Alright guys, so hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna show you how to feed it through the top. Today you're gonna just route all the wires up and through the pillar pod. So I wanted to get half of it done first before I showed you anything, cause it looks like a whole bunch of mess I just did. So alright, so as you can see I got my handy dandy grabbing tool going all the way up from the top, and it's grabbing the oil pressure gauge sensor. And up here I had to take my knife and cut, I don't know if you see that, but they kind of like cut a hole and push that down there. This is where your grab tool comes into play. Can't do it without one, so I don't know if you guys can hear me from there. But yeah, you can't do it without one. From that hole right there. Now we're just going to gently pull it up. Gently. I think I dropped it. Yep, dropped it. So, yeah, I'm gonna get this shit done without the camera, so, yeah. Okay, so, pulled it straight through. I guess it was this part that was hooking on something, but it's fine now. So, yeah, the way this thing is set up is two wires coming. One is for the power and one is coming off the sensor. I don't know why they did that. Should have made like a separate plug or something, but I guess it's easier. Yeah, it is kind of easier, so, because you pull everything at once. So I can't pull this too much because the wire is resting right here, and it has to hook up to one of these where I turn the key on. Right, I believe it's one of these red ones, but I have my test light, and when I turn the key on, whatever one lights up, that's the one that's gonna give it power when the car is on. Accessory on, car on, either or. But you guys understand that. I don't have to explain that to you. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna run, what do you call this? The air fuel ratio sensor. God damn, it's hot in here. Yeah, so we're gonna do that now. Okay, so got the air fuel ratio brought up, and I scratched that. I think this is the most stupid. A separate wire for the power cable for the air fuel ratio. So now I gotta take it and run it down. So yeah, should be pretty easy. You just put it on the end of this, put it on the end of that, and then tuck it down and then grab it. So, well, this end, you would tuck this end. You grab this end with the tool. This end with the tool. It's like that, and then push it down. It should be pretty simple. So, I'm gonna do that. Alright, so I got all the wires up and ready to be hooked. This one's gonna gauge, it's gonna be like right there. And I made the air fuel ratio come out at me more, just like that. And both wires are ready to be connected to the power and ground. Boom. I'm gonna zip tie those wires up, make them look nice. A little bit after I install my gauges. But next is time for the boost controller. Nice. Guys, we're back in my office. So, yeah, we're gonna get these gauges outside and, yeah, put them on the car. But I'm not gonna put them on the car yet until I have the battery up and connected. I think I came in here to show you my my boost controller. This is a electronic boost controller from Go Fast Bits. Obviously, you see the name. And yeah, it does a whole bunch of shit. Like you can manually change your boost presets from the inside of your car, just from pressing up and down. It has overboost protection. It has a whole bunch of shit. And no, I'm not sponsoring these guys. I just like what they do. You know what I mean? So heard good reviews on it. I seen it on Mighty Car Mods. Seemed to work fine there. So might as well give it a test. And I'll do a whole review on it after I get up everything and start it and stuff. But yeah. But right now what I'm doing is for electronic boost controller, you're allowed to have a switch where you can either switch it from normal boost to like a high boost, or like like whatever, low to high, high to low, whatever you want your presets to. And like they allow you to run it through like an auxiliary wire and hook it up to a switch. So I got this switch on Amazon. I think it was like $10 for like a pack of like 10. I got a whole bunch of them. And yeah, I'm gonna use this switch. Flip on and off. It also has a green LED. And yes, I'm back to green again. Everything is green, bro. So yeah. So these are one of the buttons from the controls. Well, your not existing controls, because 2009 Lancer GTS don't have any of these. So yeah, I basically removed it from driver's side on the left side of the steering wheel. Those three buttons. Took it off. Took the plastic piece out. Then pulled the clip and pulled this one out individually, as you can see. And I'm going to drill a hole here. Drill a hole in here. So it fits perfectly snug. And yeah, you're not really going to see the silver. You're going to see it like that. And that's going to be over. Oh, messed up. So yeah, I'll show you when I'm finished. Okay, so when you open it up, this is what it's going to look like. Yeah, so this is what it's going to look like. All that stuff. It's pretty cool. Wires going to it. That's cool. That's interesting. What's that? Stuff to learn. Later, I'll read the manual and find out what all this shit is. Interesting way of packing this stuff. Really interesting. You got your wiring and whatnot. And you got your manual. So, yeah. I'm just flipping everything. Okay, so went back to this. I tried to use one of the black ones, but that ended up failing. So yeah, I just did it like this. Use a bit of a sealer so it doesn't move. As you can see, the ground is here. The positive's gonna be there, and where I'm gonna plug the boost controller auxiliary is gonna be right there. So yeah, that's that. It's pretty cool. Okay, so as you can see, I have everything laid out, and I can explain it to you properly. So the route rally art has a internal wastegate, right? So like these pictures here, we wire it accordingly. So alright, I'll start with the boost controller, right? So the boost controller, as you see in this diagram, has two of them. There's two black stuff. One for the boost, and the other one's a wire. So this boost, right? I'm just okay. Yeah. So from the controller, there's a boost wire, and then there's a tiny T fitting. You put it into there, and goes into there. That's really blurry right now. So I'm putting into there, and then this would run all the way into your intake manifold T. And then the other side, obviously what I just said is the wires. You see it's black wire, connects right there. And from then on, it goes all the way down into the engine. And then this is your controller. Now, like I said, because it has an internal wastegate, right? We would put it in we would put our two fittings, right, in port 2 and 3. So as you can see, this one has a black holes on it, and the other one is empty. Now they give you a bigger hose, bigger than the one you bring to the intake, and you would cut this in half, or to the length that you desire. So one end goes to the turbo, and the other end goes to the wastegate. Let me flip this page so you can see. So port 3 goes to the turbo, and port 2 goes to the wastegate. Boom, just like that. So obviously, yeah, so you just cut this in half. Now, if we backtrack from the boost controller, the wire splits off into these single strand wires. Alright, now you have 4 of these. Only 3 of these do something. I think that's really stupid, but so the red is obviously 12-volt power, obviously. The black is obviously ground. The yellow is nothing. And the blue is your auxiliary. Auxiliary as in you can run a switch to it, right? So this switch that I'm wiring up here, I would run the blue wire to there. And the red, So the yellow is supposed to be some kind of special feature, but in the book it doesn't say anything what it does. It says coming soon, so yeah, forget that. So we're only going to focus on these 3. Power, ground, and auxiliary. So, yeah. So, yeah. That's basically the boost controller. It's basically the boost controller. And also, what else forgot to mention? We're giving zip ties and small T-fitting. This was for, well, like those stock rally arts and Evos out there. There's already a tube that goes to your intake, so you would just take it off, tee it off to there, and then boom, you would tee onto there. But since we're turboing our Lancer, we don't need this. And this bigger T fitting is this is used if you have an external wastegate, as shown in the picture here. So yeah. So don't be discouraged if you don't use everything. You're not going to use them. So like I said, we have zip ties and it's like Velcro or something. Kind of like some 3M tape or whatever. Yeah, I guess it's tape. Nope, tape. So we're somewhat prepared. We definitely need something better than this. I don't even know where I'm gonna hang or put the electronic loose controller yet. I don't even know where I'm gonna put that yet. Just gotta get in there and find out. Yeah, so these are the rest of the items. Okay, so before I go mess with all of that electronic boost gauge, this thing came in the mail and it's looking pretty good, so I guess I'll do a little unboxing of it even though it's already out of the box. That's the box. Comes really nicely, you know, covered, I guess, protected and all that stuff. So, yeah, as you can see, I got it, there we go. I bought a 32 gig SD card, if the camera will focus. 32 gig SD card, you know, put that right in there. It's not even like a proper review. Alright guys, let me get my review face on. Alright, well, this is a 10.2 inch display, as you can see. My hand, I got really small hands, but yeah. Android, touchscreen, Bluetooth, all that good jazz you get with an Android. And that's me. Hey, cool. So, yeah. This thing you can wire up like a lot of things, guys. Backup cameras, you know, the works. You know. Yeah. So, as you can see, I have all my wires connected already. My wires connected already. All that cool stuff. Have up to 3 USB cables. And a micro SD card, as you can see. Well, as you've seen. Let's put these away real quick. Don't want to lose them, so. Okay, so. Yeah, you guys know what this is. This is our phony aux cable, you know, the one that comes with the yellow and white? Red and white, my bad. Red and white cable. Phony aux cable. So I pulled it out of the car, reamed it out, and I'm pretty sure you guys already know what kind of cable this is. If you guys, you know, play music from your phone, you know, it's what do you call it? RC cable adapter to aux cable, 3.5 aux. So as you can see, I took the housing out, gutted it, put this in there, and glued it. Now I know what you're thinking. Damn, that's a lot of glue, D. Why'd you put so much glue? I'm trying to minimize the actual, you know, accidents that will happen with this. You know, me, I'm gonna Bluetooth my phone to my car, but let's say somebody wants to play the aux. Let's say someone wants to play their phone, you know. Get the aux cable and then boom, they push it in all the way, boom, it breaks. So I'm just trying to minimize all the accidents that I can see coming, so boom. And these actually go, if I can untangle these bitches. Come on. There we go. These actually go here. From this red cable right here. Boom. So I'm gonna connect those. Got that one-handed motion. Let's go. Oh yes, nice. So that's connected. Yeah, so rest of the connections. What else do we have to do? So I took off, this is the old face. Took off the vents, which are right over there. Gonna hook them up. I gotta take off this piece, which I screwed off already. And all of these tabs, oops, all of these tabs right here, I gotta pull them off and put them on there. Sounds like fun, right? And it's a special thing with our radios. I probably sound really, really high right now. Sorry guys, just came home from work. Tired as shit. But yeah, back to this. So hooking up this, you would have to remove this white cable right there. Let me focus. Right there. Once I find the way to remove it, I'll show you guys. Too tired to go down that road right now, so I'm just gonna do the basics. Like these and the clips. So I'll come back when that's done. Okay, so as you can see, I got the clips on. It's simple. You just pull them off and put them back on. Simple. Okay. So while putting these on, I found out that this little lip piece right here is blocking it from going in flush. So I'm gonna break that off and put it in flush, so everything lines up properly. Because if I was to go like this, you see, you probably don't see. Yeah, as you see, this piece is ending up something, so I gotta break it off. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, so I got the vents in, I got the clips in. Please be careful, guys. These plastic vents are fragile, so please don't break anything and blame me. Okay, I'm not the cause of your problems. I am tired as hell. Yeah, so the next thing is we gotta take this off. But it also has this connection on the back of it. Boom, okay. See this connection? It's like a tab connection. I'm going to disconnect it and tell you how I did it. So, yeah. Okay, so with no effort, guys, it came straight out. I don't know, I was trying to disconnect it from there. It wasn't disconnected, and it just pulled out, so that's the proper way to do it. I just folded it like this. See, it's a blue connection. I tried putting it back in, and it went in perfect, so be careful, just pull it down, okay? Pull it down. Yeah, so I'm gonna line this up. Make sure everything works. Let's see. Damn, I thought I had that sided. It's one-handed bullshit. And just like that, everything's connected. Nice and simple. On the power cable, which you'll see, it's in the car right now, connected. There's a ground wire and a reverse wire. Obviously you ground the ground wire. And for the reverse wire, I'm gonna hook that up with this camera I got, so I can have a backup camera working on this huge screen. So, yeah. Next, I'm gonna do the boost controller. Okay, so I got it. Well, my bad. Yeah, I got it on. Don't worry about those scratches. It's just the paper. So I connected everything. Right, the GPS, sticked it to the roof. My aux. This is probably like the hardest part, because you have to push it in that way, and then take your hand and push, you know, female to the male, push it in like that, kind of. But it's not fully snapped in yet, because you gotta test the connections. But let's show you somewhat. You probably don't know what you're looking at here, but yeah, everything's connected. You see the green tape? That's a signature, you know, Donovan stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's where the ground is, and that power cable has a ground wire. So put it straight to that bolt right there, because that's pure metal right there. Connect the GPS, connect all my connections, and the aux, like I just said. You see down there. Let's see if you can get in there. Kinda, but you don't really see. Okay, you see? Right there. Can't really point, but yeah, down there. That's what make my connections, and yeah. And you just push it out. Make sure everything lines up. Okay, that's that. Okay, so on to the boost controller now. The wiring of the boost controller, if you remember, I explained everything. Where the intake holes go, where all the connections go. So I'll show you that right now. So this half, the wire half, goes straight in there. You see that whole mess of wires over there. Get the auxiliary connected. The blue cable that we was talking about came from there. Goes to the switch. Power, ground. Ground is like right here, hanging. Yeah. As you can see, all those red tape, I taped off all the wire ends that don't do anything, so I don't get confused. And yeah, so I'll show you why I wired it. And the positive, I'm gonna connect them through these fuse taps. What do you call it? The mini fuse taps. Mini fuse taps. Sounds about right. Yeah. So I'm gonna put them into, obviously, the fuse box. Where's that shit at? Right there, fuse box. Alright, so let me show you how I hook these up. Oh yeah, also, the USB. I had all three connected. You really don't need all three connected, so I disconnected the two of them up there and ran this one in here, into the glove box. So it's gonna go in the glove box. So back to the it's raining, guys, sorry. Looks nice in there. Can't really see. Fuck. Camera's bad. Let me pop this hood. Hold up, not a Mac, not an Apple. Okay. So as you can see there, that's the electronic boost controller. It's like the whole module of the whole thing. And see the wire and the intake connects. So first of all, let me see. I wired it from here, straight in there. Obviously you know that. And the intake, that tube, goes straight to this nipple right here onto the intake. And I trimmed it so it's nice and, you know, nice length. Nothing hanging. And then the other electrical connection is right here, and it goes straight to here. Now as you can see, I zip tied it to the fuel line, like kind of like this plastic covering around it, because it doesn't really get that hot, and I didn't really want to leave it, you know, bouncing around and shit. So for our cars we use port 2 and port 3. So port 3 is right here. And that goes all the way to the turbo nipple, turbo inlet nipple, and port 2, which is on the other side. Let's see if I can get my hand in there. Port 2, straight on the other side of the module, goes straight to the wastegate right here. You can see. Straight to the wastegate, see? Straight to the wastegate. So now I connected all my ground connections. Time to make my positive connections, connect the battery terminal, and we can actually see these things start up. But before that, I'm going to go get my pillar pod and my gauges, both my gauges, and hook them up here and make my connections. I hope I remember which one is which. I'll just look back at my videos which one is which. I don't really remember. It's been a while. Oh, yeah, the longer one is the air-fuel ratio. There's 2 of them. And then this one, I remember I had to splice it to make it longer. It's a wire to make it longer. Yeah, for my connections. Oil pressure, air-fuel. Nice. So, I'm gonna get that. Get this all hooked up and nice and neat. Don't see no more wires. I'm gonna zip tie everything so you don't see no. Make it look neat. Zip tie, nice and everything. Well, not zip tie. Maybe I can twisty tie. I have a whole bunch of that. A whole bunch of those. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. And look for a 15 amp fuse. Pull it out. Use these fuse taps. I'm thinking about going to the store and actually getting better fuses. These fuses don't look too good. They're cheap. So yeah, I'm gonna do that since I'm already going out. And yeah, call it a day. Now, you're probably looking at these like, what are these? These are, what is it? 12 volt cigarette outlets for my new muffler that I have. I got the Varex muffler, and basically like a remote control muffler. And I can't hardwire it. I can only hook it up to a cigarette lighter. So I'm going to use this cigarette lighter and hide it under there, make my connections all the way from the back to the front, hide it somewhere up here, zip tie it, twisty tie it, whatever. Connect it straight to electrical, and yeah, call it a day. And it came as a set, so I figured why not, this is the USB one, right? So why not I just go in here? But that was Evo just passed by. Why don't I just come in here and switch them, just like that, see? Switch them. So I will be doing that too. Sounds like a good plan to me, I don't know. Should work fine. So yeah, I'm going to do all that. I'm gonna get my gauges first right now. Okay, so here we are. Boom. My gauges. Oil pressure. Air-fuel ratio. And over there, we have pillar pods. Ooh. Okay, so I believe these are Rex Speed. I got these off of Rex Speed. So yeah, I'm gonna get this pack of Velcro. I'm gonna put it on. I don't really want to like glue it on or tape it on, you know. I rather Velcro, so I'm gonna cut these up and place them in certain spots around so it sticks perfectly. And yeah, then bring those beauties outside and hook them up. Okay, so as you can see now, I put on all the Velcro. The Velcro is nice and on and everything. Not in random spots, but even spots, like where I feel it would stick the best. And as you can see, I also got my gauges in. Like I said, air fuel ratios on top. Air fuel ratios on top, and oil pressures on the bottom. So that's that. Yeah, if you don't know how to put it in, there's like a little hanger pieces. This little hanger right here. You unscrew these two gold screws off, and then this T piece or like U piece comes off. To put it on, so you take that off and you slide it in the slot, and then to lock it in, you put that T piece back on and tighten these. I didn't tighten them all the way yet. I just tightened them a little bit so it stay. But so I want to like, put it on and then be able to like rotate it, spin it, so it's looking directly at me and it's not lopsided or anything. Make sure everything's straight, basically. Oh, ever notice how I was yawning like inside my house? Jeez. Yeah, so that's that. Let me put one of these in my pocket just in case if I need it. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go outside and put this pillar pot on. These gauges look awesome. But they look even better on the car. Alright guys, so GPS is up and pillar pod is up. I don't want to Velcro nothing yet because in case there's something don't work, I gotta, pull it apart and look at it. But yeah, that's how it looks. That looks really nice. It's really nice, man. It's really nice. Oh man, that looks nice. Alright, so next I gotta some moment of truth, Everything, my positives leads are connected and everything. Yeah, time to go connect the battery terminals. It's been 2 months since I did that. Let's just hope the battery is not dead, right? Okay. Yeah, as you can see, it's raining hard, so I'm inside. It's been a while since I've been in here and closed the door. It's a long while. Reminisce this moment, guys. Just reminiscing the moment. Okay, so, yeah, so I'm gonna leave this here. It's fine, it's just hooking onto the plastic over there. It's not hanging on the wires. And I'm gonna go connect the battery terminal. Check these out, check that out. Like, I wonder how much gas I have in here. Time to go find out.